Oh,
Crock pot chili vegetable ranch hand soup.
I'm not sure the ranch hands are gonna like the
I
apron.
don't think this screams cowboy at all.
No.
Let's not wear any of that. Hi, and welcome back to another installment of Cooking Chris's Dishes, where I, the good old boy, will be cooking some recipes straight out of recipes.crock.com. That is my wife's cooking blog, and if you have not checked it out yet, you are missing out on many recipes. And one of those recipes that we're going to do for you now is called a crock pot chili vegetable ranch hand soup. We were trying to figure out what exactly to call this thing, and so we figured if we just put all the words together, that would make a great title for a soup. So that's kind of what we're doing here. But this soup has many ingredients in it. And one thing that I did learn is that if I prep ahead of time, the videos might not be quite as long as they have been. So I went ahead and cut up my onion. My wife opened up all the cans, so we'll try to do this a little quicker. This recipe has been inspired from a Gooseberry Patch cookbook called Busy Day Slow Cooking. And we kind of ramped up, or if you want to say, we souped up the recipe a little bit for now. We'll be featuring the original recipe later on in the blog. As for right now, here we go. It goes a little something like this. You take a package of ground beef. This is a 1 pound package of ground beef.
That's going to be really good.
And you also take a 1 pound package of sausage. We like to use mild sausage around here. We use it for biscuits or gravy. We use it for about anything. Soups, dips, and we'll be showing some more dips here later using some of this sausage. One thing I'll tell you is that we're using our Ninja slow cooker, and this Ninja slow cooker has a whole bunch of different settings on it, and one of the settings it has is where you can actually brown meat in it. So that's what we're going to do now. I'm going to kind of chop this up just a little before we go on. And yes, I am using the legendary mix and chop that mixes and chops up the meats at the same time. I love this thing. I'm sure you can hear that sizzling going on where it's browning up our hamburger and our sausage. And while that's browning up, we will take our 1 chopped onion. So now there. And we will let this brown up. Now, I want to do a quick survey with y'all, because there's a huge battle in our house over meat chunks. You see, when I cook hamburgers, sausage, or whatever, if it's going to go in a dish, I like it, she calls it pre-chewed, I like it fine. I don't like big chunks of meat in my dishes, unless it's biscuits and gravy, and then I like the big hunks of sausage in there. But like for spaghetti, if we're having spaghetti with meat sauce, my mama, she always chopped it up really, she mixed it up and chopped it up really fine, her ground beef. And since she's way back there, my wife is way back there behind the camera, and I'm up here cooking, I'm going to do it my way, and I'm going to make it really...
Leave some chunks.
I like my meat like I like my wife. Really fine.
Oh my goodness.
That's right.
Leave some chunks.
Okay, I'm going to leave. The director says I'm going to leave some chunks, and as you can see, there might be a couple in there. But this is all mixed up real good. One thing I forgot to do is take my salt pig and salt my meat a little bit. Do a couple. That's a pretty big batch of meat, so we'll do a couple handfuls of salt there. Probably about a half teaspoon of salt when I pop in there. And we've got this all browned up pretty good. Still a little red, but it's not like it's going to be by the end, because it'll be cooked up after being in that slow cooker for the next 4 hours. So the meat's kind of cooked up. It's all mixed up really well with the onion. So we'll move on to the next bit of ingredients, which is 2 cans of minestrone soup. There's a 1 can. And a 2 can. And then you also need 2 cans of ranch style beans. Honey, where can they find ranch-style beans in the store?
They're near the chili beans. They're just like they've got a really yummy tomatoey flavor. Or if they can't find them, they could use a pinto bean, or even we've used white chili beans as a substitute before.
Would you use red beans or black beans or anything like that?
You can use whatever beans you like.
All right, so we've got those 2 cans in there. And then you want 1 tablespoon of chili powder. And I know we've used this in a previous recipe. This is our chile con carne. 1 tablespoon of the chili powder, or chile con carne, as we have around here. And next you need 1 can of Rotel regular diced tomatoes with green chilies. This is a mild flavor. So there's a 1 can. And you need a can of Rotel chili fixins. Now, why are we using Rotel? Because they call it chili fixins, and if they can talk like a good old boy, we can use them. Chili fixins, so it's seasoned diced tomatoes with green chilies. What's the difference between the two?
I'm guessing it probably has a chili flavor to it as well.
Oh yeah, it's a little bit spicier. Ooh, a lot spicier. So we're gonna put a little spice in our chili. Now, yeah, you can see the difference in there. This is really red. It looks like fresh tomatoes, and right here it looks like ground up, like it already looks like chili. Really, that looks good. Ah, chili, really. All right, and then you need 2 cups of veggies. We've got frozen vegetables here, and we'll pour them right on the top. And that's it.
Yeah, a ranch packet.
Oh gosh.
Ranch hand.
And well, you won't let me wear my glasses, and I can't see. And then I'd make a very poor ranch hand. 1 packet of ranch dip. Now, we've used this before, like on our Mississippi roast, and I'm not putting on the hat again. I've already put on the hat once.
You need to do it again.
Okay. My wife wants me to wear the ranch hand hat that we have around here. But before I do that,
your hat.
we'll explain that in a minute. So we use 1 packet of our ranch dip. I know we've used this before with our Mississippi roast. It really gives a good flavor to meat, soups, salad dressing if you're into that kind of thing. So now I'll stir this all up, and you can hear that bubbling down below.
Did you turn it to slow cooker yet?
Not yet. I'm gonna.
Okay.
But see, I'm also using frozen vegetables, so that's going to drop the temperature considerably. So I'm going to leave that heat like it is until I get this all mixed up, and then I'll drop it down low. So the meat and the veggies and the chili tomatoes and the ranch style beans and the minestrone soup, everything is all mixed up real good in there, and that is going to taste delicious in about 4 hours. So I will now put the lid on it, put a lid on it, and turn it down to slow cook. If you've got the Ninja, take it to slow cook, and we want to set this for 4 hours, and just like that, it is done.
And they could cook this in a regular slow cooker.
You could cook this in a, yeah, I mean,
browning.
if you don't have a slow cooker that will let you fry or brown or anything like that, use a frying pan and cook down your hamburger as well as your sausage with your onions, just like I did, and then transfer it to your slow cooker and just put it on low and have it warm already, and then mix it in the rest of your ingredients, and you're good to go. This is really cool that it's got multiple features on it that allows us to fry, brown, bake. This thing comes out and you can put it in the oven, and I don't think. Well, it does. So you can use it like an oven.
You need to read your manual.
That's really cool. Oh wow! So it's like an all-in-one slow cooker.
Yeah.
Pretty cool. So we really like it, but again, if you don't have a Ninja and you've got to use a couple different tools to get things done, so what? As long as it tastes good when you're done, it's all good. So we'll come back in about 4 hours and check out our soup and see just how good it is. Stay tuned.
My little ranch hand.
This looks ridiculous, doesn't it?
Yes, it does.
I'm trying to be serious here.
Yes. No one is going to take you serious. The shadow from that hat is bigger than that.
It's been a long day. All right, and I do that to reset and look serious.
Then you failed.
Welcome back, buckaroos. It's been about 4 hours since we put on our crock pot chili vegetable ranch hand soup, and I thought I'd get in the ranch hand spirit by putting on my little cowboy hat. This is about
It is not your cowboy hat.
Okay, I will be honest, I stole this hat from our dog. It was going to be his Halloween costume last October, but I just thought the hat was awesome, so I stole it, and I've been wearing it around ever since. You ever seen Men on Film? Well, I just want to give this soup 2 snaps in a circle. Okay, so anyway, let's revert back to who I really am, the good old boy. And we are going to now check out our crock pot chili vegetable ranch hand soup. Or if you just want to give it a smaller name, chili with a lot of veggies. So let's check it out. Smells really good. You can smell them veggies. You can smell the sausage. Definitely smell those ranch beans. The ranch style beans that were in there. So let's check that out. One more scoop of meat and stuff. And a little bit of the broth. A little bit more veggies too. And you can dress this any way you like. Whatever makes you happy. We've got our good cheese. Mild cheddar. You can also put sour cream, or we don't have any sour cream in the fridge, so we can also use Greek yogurt. Non-fat Greek yogurt is a lot like sour cream.
And plain.
The plain, yeah. Don't put vanilla in it because that's no bueno. So make sure you've got plain non-fat Greek yogurt. It's a lot similar to sour cream. And then of course we've got some chips to go with it. So I'm gonna toss on some cheese right on top, just like that. And we'll put a little bit of our Greek yogurt in place of our sour cream. What do you guys like to put in chili? What's your favorite thing to put in it? Why don't you shoot me a comment down in the comment section below? Let me know, and we'll check this out. I like mine mixed up. Some people like to scoop into theirs. I like my stuff all mixed up. So
I'm a scooper.
yeah, you're a super scooper. I like mine all mixed up. I'm a mixer. So we'll give this a try. Ooh, it's hot. Burn my fingers on the bottom of the bowl. A lot of beans. If you're a bean fan, this is the soup for you. There's a little bit of a kick. It's not hot by any means, but I think those ranch style beans that are in there adds a little bit.
And you have rotel in there too.
The rotel, yeah, with the tomatoes with the chilies.
The chili fixin'.
The chili fixins tomatoes. It adds a little bit of kick in the back of your mouth, in the back of your throat, but not like it's hot. It's not like super hot or anything like that. But you could tell adds a little Texas to it.
Would Addie like it?
I think
Addie is anti-heat.
Addie does not like hot things whatsoever. She doesn't like cinnamon. She doesn't like anything spicy. I think she'd like this. I think she would, because it's not super hot. Now, I mean, I can definitely taste the heat now, and it's starting to warm up the belly a little bit from just that one bite I took. But it's not like grab a glass of water or call the fire department or anything like that.
So if they wanted to make it, if they really don't like that,
if they really don't like it, then I would just use 2 cans of the mild. Yeah, 2 cans of the mild tomatoes with chilies, not the chili fixins. So if you don't want to get too Texas with it, I know y'all in Texas, you like your hot chili. Of course, y'all don't like your beans down there in Texas either. So this really isn't a Texas-style chili. I did my research. I Googled it once.
Well,
a long time ago.
If Google says
that's why it's that's why we're calling it chili vegetable soup. Yeah. But it's really good. The beans add a lot to it. All the vegetables from the minestrone add a lot of flavor to it and a lot of texture to it. Of course, you could put cheese on anything and it'll be good. That's not a very attractive shot, but that little piece of cheese is going to attack me. But really good. That's a good soup. It's definitely a good soup for when it's cold outside. Because it's going to warm you up from being soup. And then it's also going to warm you up from the chilies and stuff that are in there too. Not hot, not overpowering, just really good. I think this one's definitely going to be a winner in our house. I'd like to make this again sometime when it gets really cold. But we want to thank you guys again for watching this episode. And we want you, if you would, give us a like over on Facebook at Recipes That Crock. If you like this recipe in particular, give us a thumbs up. Let us know. If you want to see different recipes, give us an idea. Shoot us a line. You can also put something in our comments on this channel, on this particular video. And if you would, subscribe to our channel there at youtube.com/MikeyGood. Like I said, give us a like on Facebook. You can also check out the blog at recipesthatcrock.com. And you can also check out my other page, which is Good Old Tunes by Good Old Boy, where we post these recipes as well as some tunes and other silly stuff from the family. And we thank you guys again for watching. You keep watching, and we'll keep cooking, and all will be well. Thanks again.